Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you are reading that correctly. We have officially hit 100 subscribers on the channel. Yeah, what a feeling. What an exciting feeling. Now, a couple things before we really get into what we're going to be talking about today, which is mainly just me kind of reflecting, kind of pouring my heart out a little bit and wanting to thank you guys. A couple things for starters. Sorry, this is going up pretty late. I was cooking dinner, but also I am, as you can hear in my voice, I'm still a little bit under the weather, but hopefully I'm recovering. It shouldn't be too long before we're back to normal. But yeah, 100 subscribers. Wow, wow. Oh, it's crazy to think about how far I've come in my content creation journey already, and how far we've come along, really, because this all wouldn't be possible without you guys. Is whether you're day one subscriber, a day one citizen of the Nigelverse, or whether you're just now tuning in for the first time, and wherever you are tuning in from, whatever time period you are tuning in from, I want to say thank you. Thank you to each and every single one of you who have ever left me a view, left me a like, left me a comment, left me and subscribe to the channel, I should say. Hey, I love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. Like I said, more than words will ever really be able to justify. Now, when it comes to why I wanted to make content in the first place, like a lot of, I'm sure a lot of your favorite content creators, I was inspired. Growing up, I was a big fan of YouTube. More specifically, there were three people. There were three channels I specifically watched. I watched quite a few channels, of course, but the three I remember really watching, really enjoying, there was Wasabi Productions, and they were a big part of my childhood. There was Kobanomani 456, of course, and although those channels aren't quite. Well, actually, Wasabi Productions, I think they just recently split up again, if I'm not mistaken. And Kobano Right 456, I know he's going through what he's going through. But they were big pieces of my childhood and my coming up. But the other main inspiration, I would say my overall main inspiration when it came to content creation was Swoozy. Now, if you remember Swoozy from back in the day, you were probably a big fan of his Disney series, his vlogs. He was one of the people to really pioneer the vlogging genre here on YouTube, as well as kind of the animation genre here on YouTube. True YouTube OG, a true YouTube pioneer. Here, if I ever got the chance to meet Swoozy, it would be absolutely surreal. Hint, hint. But I remember her absolutely loving his content, and the fact that he always keeps it real, he always keeps things authentic while also being incredibly hilarious is something that really resonated with me and really inspired me. And I guess this is kind of my origin story in a little bit, and in a bit of a way. And admittedly, some of this you may have heard before. I think I've touched on it once or twice, or maybe even a bit more than that on the channel. But I don't think it's something I delve into too often. If it is and this is being repeated ad nauseum, I apologize. But I guess if you are indeed new, kind of give a little backstory on me and my content creation journey. So it started back in like 2018, and I knew I wanted to start making videos. I wanted to start like a podcast or something. Now, originally it was going to be me and my sister, me and my younger sister Alana. You've probably seen her. She has the one episode of System Shock Radio on uh, on the channel. Well, it was the Christmas episode. But me and her want to do a podcast to talk about some of our conversations. But it ended up being just me, mainly because she's kind of camera shy. Oh, uh, so it ended up just being me. But I remember in 2019, I started doing videos slash like live videos on Facebook of like my podcast. At first, I had Phoenix Rising Radio. Then I wanted to rebrand, and so it morphed into System Shock Radio. And I promise it was not. I promise I didn't take the name and we're copying the name from the video game of the same name, because I'm sure some of you probably had that in the back of your mind. I did not mean to copy or steal at all from the video game. I didn't even know the video game existed. Which is partially why if I ever decide to do System Shock Radio or like podcast style like that again, it'll definitely be a rebrand. Mainly because I definitely want it to be more its own thing. But so I started doing System Shock Radio, and it was still live stream. I remember the first mic and everything that I bought was terrible. Well, and it's on episode 0. If you go to my personal Facebook page, that just being my name, Nigel Dixie, it should be on there. And oh boy, it kind of sucks. And I think I have Sister Shock Radio and Phoenix Rising archives. I think that is still like a page that I have. It should be a public page. But I remember I would record like live streams on there. The first mic I had kind of sucked. I was using my laptop camera, which was also terrible. In fact, that laptop in general, like my first ever laptop I really had, was really terrible. But eventually, I switched it up. I went live from my phone instead. But I knew that I couldn't do that forever because, for starters, the angle that was capturing was not the best, not the most flattering. I remember my uncle even said it looked kind of creepy. Which I kind of agreed. It stung a little bit, but I also agreed. But I also wanted to try to make more professional looking videos with more professional equipment. So I bought a camera, I bought a mic, and I rebranded as System Shock Radio, um and officially went from there. It was still live streams, but sometimes I would do pre-recorded videos. Those and I went through a lot of cameras and a lot of mics because stuff either kept quitting on me or I upgraded to better equipment. And then eventually, I was like, you know what? Why not upload to YouTube? Why just have on Facebook or Instagram even? Why not do on YouTube? It's also worth mentioning. It was around this time that I started doing poetry readings as well. I actually read a poem like on a live stream, and people really seemed to enjoy it. So, I figured I'd bring that to YouTube as well and make a whole series about it. So, I decided that I would officially, begin my YouTube content creator journey, and this was in 2022. And admittedly, I had the YouTube account, but that was just like to watch videos and interact with my favorite YouTubers slash creators. But I officially started uploading to YouTube. I was uploading my previous videos, and then around 2022, I that's when I officially started to or I think 2020 is when I started uploading like System Shock Radio and stuff like that, and Tales from the Labyrinth. But it was also in 2022 when I really started to go full force into YouTube. I started doing reviews. It was My early reviews kind of sucked. I remember, but I started doing reviews. Then that upgraded to tier lists. Then I started experimenting with other types of content as well, such as like the discussion videos. And nowadays I'm doing like reactions. We're doing let's plays. Oh, um, so constantly trying to evolve myself and to evolve my content. And because I feel like when it comes to content creation, one of the biggest things I've learned is that you always want to keep evolving. And you don't want to stay stuck in the exact same way, in the exact same format for too long, unless that's your niche and unless that's your target audience. And then I think in that regard, it's fine. But you definitely don't want to stay stuck. You want to keep evolving. And even if you have a niche, even if you have something that people really enjoy, even if it's the same or kind of similar type content, you continue to evolve that and you really fine tune it. You sharpen your skills. You hone your skills. And I feel like I've done that to an extent, but do feel like I still have a long way to go. But that could also be because I'm often very self-critical, which, truth be told, we kind of all are in our own way. Oftentimes we are our own biggest critics, unfortunately, but that's kind of the nature of the beast. But yeah, so as I was posting content, I was getting more and more subscribers. Eventually, my friend Steve, aka Plex TV, as well as Flatley, John Flatley, he helped me out and taught me how to gain the algorithm. Admittedly, I'm kind of behind on my tags and everything, but from there, I was able to really reach more of you guys and yeah, just kind of build from there. And I'm happy to say that some years later, I finally have achieved 100 subscribers. Now, this is just the first major step of many. Before was just the baby steps. Before was just the preamble. Now, to quote Anakin Skywalker, this is where the real fun begins. And I can't wait to see where the channel continues to grow and evolve from here, and I can't wait to see what we do next. And I hope you all will join me on the journey as we continue on this journey. And I want to, I guess, kind of end off by saying, always believe in yourself. If there's one thing to take away from my journey, as well as the journey of so many other people and some of your other favorite content creators, always believe in yourself because not everybody's going to believe in you. Now, don't get me wrong, you're almost always going to have people in your corner. There's going to be people who support you, people who want to see you succeed, and people who want to really see you grow and evolve. And that includes when they have to give you criticism. The thing about criticism is it has a negative stereotype, it has a negative stigma, but criticism isn't always a bad thing, especially if it's out of a place of love. Oftentimes, when people are at least people that care about us. There are some people who are just there to hate, of course, and we'll get to that. But when it comes to people who showing criticism, giving constructive criticism, it's because they want to see you improve and they want to see you grow. They want to see you refine, and so always take that into consideration. And criticism is not always a bad thing, and it has a negative stigma because oftentimes it can be negative. Sometimes it can be critical, but criticism isn't always a bad thing. So, that's why you always gotta have the right people in your corner and the right people in your ear and telling you and kind of guiding you. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't surround yourself with yes men, but also don't surround yourself with negative people. Surround yourself with people who are not afraid to tell you the truth and who really want to see you succeed and want to see you push and overcome. And I feel like there's so many people, too many people even to name, who are in my corner. There have been plenty of people who don't like me, plenty of people who want to see me fail. And you know what? To those people, I say, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm gonna continue my journey. And I feel like when it comes to people who want to see you fail, who do everything in their power to try to hold you down, there's two responses you can have to it. You can either overcome, you can either stay stuck, and let them win and and prove them right, or you can prove them wrong and show them why they are wrong. Now, sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes they end up being right, right? But you'll never know unless you try. And I guess I'll end it there. So, thank you all once again for 100 subscribers. There's just again, this is just the beginning of the journey, and now, oh, I can't wait to really see where things really continue to evolve from here. Or now, as for what we're going to be doing in the month of December, the final month of the year, there's a few things. For starters, it is kind of the Christmas season, so we're going to be looking at some Christmas movies. Kind of similar to Halloween. I don't know if I'm going to be looking at as many Christmas movies, but I do have a couple in mind that I want to look at. The other thing is that kind of make this announcement, and you who and it's not, and admittedly this isn't just because I as I hit the 100 subscriber milestone. I was going to do this anyway, but now because I now have 100 subscribers, 100 of you guys, 100 citizens of the Nigelverse, there's now, I guess this is extra incentive to do it every single day. Will In the month of December, will have an upload. You will get a new video from me every single day. And it's not like other YouTubers. I don't mean to call anybody out. It's not like other YouTubers where it's like, oh, I'm gonna miss a day or two, but it'll be just brief, and then we'll be back for the next day. No, you're going to get a video every single day. Now, it won't always be a brand new, freshly recorded video. Some will be compilations of, or aka like stuff I've talked about and kind of putting it together, uh, certain of certain movies. Like if I reviewed a movie series, if I've reviewed a video game series, he's put them together in kind of compilation style, so you can watch them all at once, or you can choose to watch the individual video. It'll be up to you. But yeah, so we still will be doing quite a few things. The next Let's Play, admittedly, I did have a game in mind. I don't want to reveal it just yet, but now admittedly, something came up when it came to that, and so it is kind of up in the air. But otherwise, we'll see if we can get that sorted. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you all once again, one more time, for 100 subscribers. And here's to many, many more. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on those post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you never miss an upload. And like I said, there's going to be a lot in the month of December. You'll at least get one new video every day. Some days will have more than one, but you will at least get one every day for the month of December. But let me know in the comment section below. Shoot, if you want to celebrate with me, reaching 100 subscribers, and let me know. Your uh shoot, shoot, let me know. Screw it. Let me know if you guys are excited for daily uploads for the month of December. I was gonna have something else to discuss in the comments, but I figured, why not just let you guys decide what to comment. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.